Florida right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're waiting for us to be live on YouTube. There we are live.
All right, first time.
Okay. So we have Melody and Alex. Hi guys.
You didn't scoot over.
I know. And it's so funny, I just have to say, in these videos I'm taller than him because my chair is taller.
Yeah.
And his is shorter. And yesterday he sat up real straight while we're on the golf cart. There's a video for that too. Well, not at that point.
Not that part.
And he's like a foot taller than me. I'm like, not used to you being so tall when we
well,
sit together.
She's like, I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm like, why? And she's like, the sun.
The sun was right in my eyes.
So I just stood up straight, and it was like, the sun was from here down. It was fine.
Yeah.
And she just looked up like this.
Okay. But today, we're here to make this card. But we're not making this card because I already did. We're going to make a Halloween one. But I want balloons on the inside of this card. So I put strings on the balloons. And then I was going to finish it. I'm like, wait a minute. I need to show them how I put the strings on the balloons and put them inside. So we have a little bit of that to finish this card. We'll probably do that after we do the Halloween cards. So for those of you who are watching the replay, because you have your pieces cut out and you're ready to put it together, so you can put it together. Okay. And, oh, dinner was great. We really liked our food at that restaurant we went to yesterday. Okay.
You're gonna show how to work it?
Yeah. So this card was designed by Louise Beauregard, and she wanted me to make a video and share it with my supporters. So that's what I'm doing. So you pull the little ribbon, you pull both of them. Watch me untie it, and you pull that, and embellishments fall. So far, I don't know why they're not falling.
If you fell. There they go.
There's more in there.
There they go.
So it's like a shaker and they're falling down. Do you see them?
You can no longer read the word time, so I'm sure they can see them.
This says party. Okay, and if you want to put them back, all you do is flip the card upside down.
And do a lot of shaking.
And you have to like shake it and push it and then close this back up. And then you got it empty again. Is that fun? I think so. And also in the files, this top piece on this one and the Halloween one is debossed. You have to have the maker and the debossing to do debossing, but you can change it to draw if you want to, or you can just detach it and use pattern paper, use cardstock. You can use whatever you want. You do not have to deboss. But I used, on this one I used holographic craft board for the pink, and the black is foil craft board. And I really like the way that looks. Isn't it cool? I love the pink too.
Amazon.
They like your shirt. Okay. Oh, let me show you how to do it, how to get the file. So if you support my channel on Patreon, you have a code. We just changed the code this morning for the month. So there is a new code, and it was posted with the link for this project and posted in its own post. So we're going to click on Supporter Projects, put in the new code. Now these projects are in Type Interactive. They're also in Theme New, and then the birthday one is also in the birthday theme. There's one for an anniversary that's heart-shaped instead of a circle. That's in the anniversary theme. They're also in some and all occasions because I made some blank ones for you. But if you want to just find these cards right now, all you have to do is go to the search area and type in falling. I didn't even hit enter or anything and they just come. So here's the anniversary one. I haven't made this one yet. This is Louise Beauregard made this one. And then I also made a blank for a heart shaped. This would be great for Valentine's Day. There's a blank one for a circle you can make for any occasion you prefer. And then the Halloween one we're going to be doing today, and then the birthday one. So to open these projects, all you have to do is click open.
Because if you hit watch video,
You're going to see this video right now. Click open again. And then it comes up like this. There is an envelope in every card. What?
Did we cut the envelope?
No, we didn't cut the envelope. And those are some images that are in this one. Okay, and I'm gonna...
It's not my fault. I couldn't cut the envelope.
I know. I knew it this morning. I was okay with it. So this is the card base. I made it black. You can't see the score line, but there is a score line there. If you change the color, you can see it. Now, you have options for this. For all of these cards, the inside is the same, except for the heart-shaped ones have heart shapes. All this light brown is craft board. You can use black. I suggest using black for this one. Black craft board. Or you can use white craft board. Or for these pieces, not this one, but for these, we're just gluing these all together to make it thicker. You can use Cricut chipboard. So if you have the maker and the knife blade, you can use the chipboard and only cut out one of these. So you would just choose one and hide the others or delete the others or whatever you want. This needs to be thick enough for the embellishments that you're going to be putting in there. So if you're using thicker embellishments, you might need to cut out more than this or do chipboard and a few pieces of this. It just depends on what you're going to use, and I'll show you what I'm going to use. This is just a Happy Halloween we have, and we did the purple in
Vinyl.
but it's not, it's foil acetate. Now, this is Embossed, not foil acetate, foil, adhesive foil.
I was
That's
like, what are
it's
you
called.
talking about?
Sorry.
I'm like looking at it.
I'm so glad he's here to correct me. Craft board, Cricut sells craft board. It's thicker. If you don't have craft board, you could use like poster board. Just make sure you cut enough to make it thick enough for your embellishments. It's kind of like, it's a little thicker than poster board, so maybe you'd cut a few more. So this piece is debossed. Now you need a maker to deboss, but if you don't have a maker and you want these maybe drawn on it, or just take them off and use Halloween paper, or, you know, anything you want. But I want to show you over here, if we just click on the deboss, we can go up to operation and change it to draw and pen. You could change it to foiling if you wanted to foil. So you could change it to foil and change the color. Scoring won't really work well with that, I don't think. But you don't want cut. So you either want pen or deboss or foil is what you should choose. But if you decide you don't want it, then you go over to, you have it selected, you go over to the bottom of the layers panel and you can detach it, or you can just hide it on the one layer and then use maybe pattern paper or whatever you want. Okay. Yes, you can cut out with foam sheets. So if you're using craft foam, you would use about 3 sheets of craft foam for this area here. Okay. And I have these pieces attached. These pieces do not go here in the card. Let me show you this.
Yeah, when I was cutting it out, I was like, what? Why
Yeah,
are they
Alex
here?
helped me cut it out. So this is here. These pieces here in the center get glued to this piece right here. And then this is the top decorative piece. So this goes inside here and it closes like that. And then it opens like this. You can't tell where it opens because it'll have this break here. So I just attached these together to cut inside there to save room on your mat. That's all. Okay. Anita says she can't open the birthday card. Is anyone else having problems opening the birthday card?
Go to.
Says it cannot be customized. You might need to clear your cache. Okay. Let's get started.
For craft board, you need 6 layers, question mark.
These are 5 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layers of this. And then this would be the 6th, but this one doesn't have, this one is not the same. It doesn't have the hole at the top. Oh, she says it says private. Okay.
You might want to check that? Or...
Yeah. Hold on a second. I don't know why it would say that. Oh, wait. Where am I going? Let me go here. Hold on. My projects. Birthday. Edit project details. It says that anyone with a link, it should not be private. The circle is made, I don't know what you're talking about. Which circle?
Acetate.
Oh, you need acetate. I used foil acetate, but you can use clear acetate is really what's recommended. But I thought the little polka dots on mine were cute.
Welcome, Betty.
Okay, Jamie says, Anita, mine said that, but it's still opened.
Okay, so...
Okay, if it doesn't work on your Cricut Explorer, then it's because of the debossing. So you need to change this. Can you open it and change this? If you can't, then I will change them all to pen. I'm gonna put that back and save it. If it should let you change it.
So the people that know...
Or go up here and change it to maker and then change it to pen. So it won't let you make it. You'll have to customize it and change it to pen. Which I just did with the...
Right, so now if people click on it, don't they have to
They
change
can
it to
deboss
deboss
it. Yes. She got it open. She got the file, so she has the password. All right, let's get started on making this. Remember, we try to add timestamps to the videos so you will know when you can start doing this.
That's like cut off?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta move Jamie's chat over here so I can see it in case she messages me. All right. Let's first. This is the acetate I'm using. You can use clear acetate, but I thought that was fun. I'm also using these embellishments I got from Amazon. Is there a link in the description? Let me know. I don't remember. I know it's in the post, but they have Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up right now. I'm gonna look up some Halloween embellishments.
Well, they're in there, in the link. They're already in the link because I linked to the store that made these, but you don't get them right away as I don't have them yet. I ordered a bunch of Halloween ones. They have Christmas ones. They have all different kinds. I got this acetate from Cricut. You can also get clear acetate from packaging, from different packaging that you would normally throw away. But you can also get it from Amazon. Links are not in the description. Okay, hold on, let me get those. I'm gonna message my assistant. Okay. Okay, she's going to do that right now. You'll have to refresh the video in a minute or two to get the links. Okay. So this is deboss. Somebody asked what debossing was. So it kind of indents. So it has texture on it. I'm using some orange. The base of the card is black. Where do you find the stamp? There is no stamp. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lynn. Oh, the timestamps.
They're not in the video yet.
The timestamps are things. It's a list of when things start in the bottom, in the description of the video.
And it come up on the bar, the red bar on the video where you can.
Oh yeah.
You can run your mouse over it, your finger to see which one's which.
So, like when I get to one part of a video, if you only need to see that part, you can click on it in the description and it'll take you just to that part in the video. So like if you're wanting to see where I start putting it together, you can click on that and you'd skip all the stuff in the beginning.
I shared a link to some Halloween. I don't know which ones you have. I just went on Amazon and found some.
But they might be too big.
They're 6mm.
Yeah, that might be too big. I don't know.
How big are the ones that you have?
Are they like this?
Maybe they're too big.
They might be too big. Okay, this will go down first. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna start gluing these together. Because I looked at some Halloween embellishments and they were
like, there's some
like
I was like, oh, those are cool, but then I looked at them and they're like resin, and I was like, oh, never mind.
the kind that you can put these little slices, like I have these too. These are not Halloween, but we ordered these. Sometimes this we used in another project, a shaker card project. That type will work. But these are made out of polymer clay slices, I think, is what she did. So we want to make sure that these are very even and right on top of each other. Like I said, if you use chipboard, you won't have to do this that much, but you need to really try to get these even.
You know what a cool one would be to make with a blank?
What?
like a beach card, and then you drop little shells, like
Oh yeah.
the sand at the bottom, and then shells come like they're coming.
Sand might be too fine to put in
No,
here, or
sand at the
glitter.
bottom of the.
On the
front.
top of the
Yeah.
card.
But like little shell embellishment things.
They would have to be really small, or you'd need to make the card really thick. We need to add more glue. I did not put enough glue on here.
I refilled your glue, so you have plenty.
I know. We really need to make sure we get all the corners. Well, over here it's not that big of a deal. Okay. You need to make sure you go all the way around here with the glue. And you get in these little areas here, all the way around. Kobe's snorting. So I put it on and then move it into place for the top, and then I do the bottom kind of separately. Now the reason I say to use black craft board if you have it, I didn't so you guys would know what I was using easier than just cardstock, because I took a marker and colored the inside of this black on the birthday card. Yeah, the files are on my website. If you support my channel for only $2, you get over 1,000 files. Oh, Susan saves all her little scraps of paper to use for embellishments. You could use sequins.
Louise is in here.
Yeah.
She says, I didn't have time to make the little Santas falling into a fireplace.
Oh. Yeah, I was thinking of doing some Christmas ones.
Could you cut them from like party foil?
Yeah, the embellishments you could. But they have to be smaller than this hole here. Make sure your circles match. And then press down really good. You might want to put a book on this if you still have books. Something heavy on it while it dries. I want to see the finished one again. So this is the finished one. And then you pull this and the embellishments fall.
Maybe nail art rhinestones.
Yeah. I have these little rhinestones. I think these might work too. Or little sequins. Nothing with adhesive on it. And then once we have this piece done, we're going to glue this to this one. So this one, the only difference is it doesn't have the top piece. So we're going to glue that on there. So I'm going to turn this over. I think it'd be much easier if you just did it with chipboard. You wouldn't have to glue all this. Got glue on my mat. A heavy frying pan, yeah. Okay, now we have these little pieces to glue together. Let me wipe the glue off my hands. And Louise, if you notice, I made my holes a little bigger. Just so I could push a string through there really fast. So we're going to put all these together. We're just going to glue them on top of each other. Make sure the holes are lined up. And you really want to make sure these are even, because when I did my birthday one, it was a little tight through here. And I was thinking of cutting some off with my razor blade, with my True Control knife. No, there's no giveaways today, but if you watch Saturday's class, last Saturday's, I'm giving away a Cricut Maker 3 and a bundle. Cricut Maker 3, all the smart paper, and some samplers of the smart vinyl, and a trimmer. Oh yes, you could use cereal boxes too. You could cut out cereal boxes for this part. For all of this you could, because it will be hidden. So thanks for the reminder. Okay. Make sure that fits in there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and glue these little T pieces together. Whoops. Make sure those are together. No, you would not want anything corrugated for these.
Is it too late to enter for Saturdays?
No, you have until September 24th to enter for Saturdays.
Motion detected at the front.
I wonder if that's more. Do you want to go check, Alex, to see if it's more of these embellishments? I think I was supposed to get some today. Guess what kind I think I'm supposed to get today? The 4-leaf clover for St. Patrick's Day. Okay. Now we have these thick pieces. We're going to glue to this one piece that is all there. I did not get hit with any hurricane. I didn't even know. I don't watch the news. When there's a hurricane coming, my mom will tell me. Alex tells me. We usually don't get hit with any hurricanes, even if they're heading right towards Florida. We're in the center of Florida, so it doesn't hit us. Oh yeah, little St. Patrick's ones. Little 4-leaf clovers.
No, we're not skipping over winter.
What I did is I just went to the store, the Amazon store where she makes these, and just bought for all different holidays. Because they could be used for just shaker cards and stuff too. I just want to have them on hand. Kobe's awake. Oops. Get this on right. I don't let it dry enough. We're doing this part first because we really need the glue to dry because we don't want any embellishments sticking to the glue. Make sure that's good there. That moves smoothly so far. Okay, now we're going to put this piece on top. Sometimes I like to move the piece around with the glue on it so the glue gets on there more evenly. Yes, thank you for refreshing the video, and you'll see the links in the description. Okay. What are we gonna do next? You know what I'm gonna do? I want to, in the card, I don't want this to be this color, so I'm just gonna go ahead and color it with a marker. Like I said, if I would use black craft board, I wouldn't have to do this. You don't have to do it anyway, but I think it looks better. And I go around the whole outside. This top part in here you don't see on the card at all. But if you don't want it black and you want it another color, you can actually make this any color you want. If you're using white craft board, and then you can just use a marker and do what I'm doing. And you can make it any color. As long as you have a marker in that color. And then I'm going to go over the edge. I'm not doing a good job, but it doesn't matter because that will all be covered. But you still may see these sides. Sue, thank you for sharing the link for the embellishments in the chat. Sue B says listening to markers gives her goosebumps. Okay. We's done with that. Okay, now let's get our other pieces together.
Wow. Good morning from Queensland, Australia, where it is currently 3:30 a.m.
Ooh,
I'm
having
taking
trouble
a break
sleeping?
from night shift.
Oh.
My first live. To watch my first live. Well, welcome from Australia.
Yes. These pieces we don't need. Wait, these are, I think, this is the inside of the card. Yeah. Now, the back piece has a score line in it. Now you could, we have this piece that you could put here if you want that, but I just want mine orange. And then I have a little bat and a spider and a boo. Alex, I lost them. They were right there. The adhesive foil?
What did you lose?
The adhesive foil. You picked up, you had it in your hand at the beginning of the video.
This?
Yeah, that right there. Are those special paper scissors? No. I think someone gave these to me. They're just... Don't let me forget the acetate.
Hey, Mom.
Don't do that. He's going to tell me right now, don't forget the acetate. Okay. So this piece is going to go on here. The acetate has a little cutout in it, so it will fit around this area. But we can put the acetate here, or we could put it under here, and then this will go, oh no, wait, I still see it. I did that on the other one, I didn't see it. We're gonna put it on the back of this piece. Okay, I'm gonna go around the edge of this with black. This is foiled craft board. You don't have to use craft board there, but for debossing, it looks best if you're going to be debossing. If you're going to be drawing, you don't want to use it.
Anita, for last week's item, you'll have to watch the video to learn how to enter.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece to that orange piece. And I put them in the projects in the order that they should be glued together.
Christina's daughter was amazed with the DREAMBOX.
So we're just gonna put this kind of in the center, kind of eye it,
Kinda eye it.
kind of eye it, and then this circle gets glued on top of here. Wipe the glue off of there. Okay, and then let's go ahead and put the acetate on here. No. Alex is playing with my little hands. Thank you, Donna, for that reminder for the acetate. I'm going to stick the acetate down with a little red line tape because it will hold it better. And I'm also going to glue it.
How long does it take for the alcohol markers to dry? I ended up getting it everywhere, like with regular markers.
I don't know. I never had that problem. I don't, unless you're using it on a material that doesn't absorb the ink. That's all I can think of.
Donna says don't forget the acetate.
I know, I just read that and thanked her. You guys, he's like any other child. Doesn't listen at all.
You're the same way. I'll say something to you and be like, 5 minutes later.
Oh wait, I'm gonna glue.
What'd you say?
That's because I was
reading.
busy.
Yeah, same. I'm reading other things while you're saying things.
Last night I was watching a YouTube video of Family Feud, and this guy had an answer, and he was at the end of the line of the end of the family. Then Steve Harvey went to the front of the line to ask the same question with the answer, and the guy was so excited. He said he's got it, and he said the exact same thing his other family member said. The exact same thing. Steve Harvey gave him a hard time, and it wasn't even up there. Okay. Gonna let that dry a little. We do not want to put this on yet. For one, we don't have any embellishments, and this is not glued to the backing yet. So let's do the backing. Oh, I need some transfer tape.
Can you post a link for the tape? Is that,
For the red line tape,
yeah.
I don't.
I'll look it up.
Let me see it before you get it,
Yeah,
because
I will.
I've done some and it wasn't good tape. I didn't put that in the supplies. Yeah, you can get it from Amazon or anywhere.
What? Or there's more.
Yeah,
That works.
that's 1/8 of an inch. That's skinnier.
Oh. It's a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, 1/4 inch is what I have. But I also have it in 1/2 inch and 1/8 of an inch. Sometimes you need it for different sizes. I'm gonna cut this apart.
This is this brand. Is this?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it. Alex is gonna share a link. I cannot get the transfer tape open. That one's not going to do it. Here, let me try my True Control knife. Did you guys, the mystery box, the green with envy, has a True Control knife in it. And you get 20% off with my code, but you have to get $50 in your cart to use my code, but you want to do that so you're not paying for shipping. So the mystery box is $39.99, and I added 2 rolls of vinyl to the mystery box and the mystery box, and it went down to $30 with the extras. Okay, you guys gotta move. Yes, I'm talking to my spider and bat. I think I hurt his leg. I didn't do that very well.
No, not at all.
I didn't get the whole thing. Okay, so when you're doing vinyl or adhesive foil or anything, you want to turn it over and burnish it down. And then you pull this, the white piece, you pull it really, really flat. Uh-oh. Getting that paper on there. It's all right. Oh, and the bee. Use too much pressure.
Do I have to fix it again?
Oops, the spider just jumped.
Honestly,
No, but as soon as I'm done, you're going to start doing that one.
Do you want me to recut it?
I don't know. There we go. So this has a scored circle in here. That scored circle is only so we know where to place things. I'm gonna put it like this. And burnish it down just over the vinyl. You don't want to do it too hard because it is on cardstock. Okay. Now I'm gonna give this to Alex to make sure he can get this off.
I need tools. I'm just gonna do this with my fingers.
Oh. I'm like, what tools do you need? Okay, our little spider, he's just cut out of cardstock. You could cut him out of vinyl, because I was just thinking just now. I was thinking I was just going to glue his body down, but with the embellishments falling, they might get stuck in his legs or something. So I'm going to glue his legs down too. And just stick him there. Now he's not completely inside the circle, so we just, wherever he's not in the circle, you won't see him. And the bat. These might be better to cut out in vinyl. Okay, so now we're going to put this here in the center. Get it and all the edges. Place it down in the center. Okay, now before we do anything else, we have to make sure we have the acetate in here. And then we have to put embellishments in here before we glue, oh, and this. Before we glue that down and before we put this in, we have to put the ribbon through it. So I just got some little black ribbon and we're gonna stick it through and tie a knot. Amanda says she uses press and seal when moving vinyl to cardstock because she always damages the paper. I find it hard to get press and seal to stick to vinyl. I do it when I want to transfer paper. But I don't damage the paper when I use transfer tape. I don't think I ever have that I remember. Okay. So we have a pull tab on here. And this has to go in here. So now when we put the confetti up here, it's closed like this when this is pushed in, and then you pull it, and then it has this opening here that will all fall to. Make sure that's glued down well. It is. We do not glue this down. You don't want any glue around this. You do want to test it that it will pull, and this is doing better than my other one. Okay, so now I'm going to put the embellishments in here. And you don't need many. Like, look, you can hardly tell I used any, and I feel like I used a lot. If you do too many, they'll get stuck. I got my Happy Halloween ready. And then you can put this on to make sure they will fall. And they do. I guess it doesn't matter where they are because I can put them back through there. We'll just have them on both sides right now. We're going to put that on. Now we're going to glue this on. And we do not want to glue, we want to glue around the outside, but we don't want any glue getting inside here, gluing the pieces there. That's not what I want to do. You want to put glue on this. My goodness.
Did you just say?
I did just say that. Don't put...
I was like, she's getting close to the edge. There's the edge.
Well, my problem is I haven't been putting my pin in my glue. And... what I'm going to do is kind of smooth this out a little with my finger. I'm going to have glue crud all over my fingers. But now I should have done that right before I glued it on. And don't glue this piece, the center piece that you're going to pull. See, I can't get the glue out. I need to clean that.
Here, hand me the thing.
Hold on.
The pin.
Okay, here we go. You want to make sure you put this so it's centered there. Oh no! I dropped all the things out because I stood it up. Don't do that. Okay. Now these that have landed in the glue are getting a new home. Oh my goodness.
What were you thinking?
I was trying to get it all straight. You know how I like stand things up to make sure it's all even. You can't do it on this. Oh no. And now I got glue on this.
That's not good.
I know. I'm making all the mistakes so the other people watching don't.
Don't do that.
Okay. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I like always stand things up to make sure they're straight. I guess I gotta move it around flat. Make sure this is all flat. Joanne says, help Alex.
I'm cleaning the glue. The tip.
I didn't use cardstock for the embellishments. Well, for the spider and that I did. Okay. We're gonna let this dry for a minute. We're gonna do the Happy Halloween. So we have, make sure that's right, that will go right on top of there. Can you hand me your scraper? And then we're gonna glue this to that. I would normally pop it up, but the card is thick enough up as it is. Oh, but we're not even done with the card. This is only the top of the card. Here's the base. And then we also have, for this one, I don't have it for all of them. They're just, but you can make them. I have it like this. If you want to do that. Now, on this part is where you'd write your sentiment. You know what, I'm gonna glue this down first. Now there are heart-shaped, with a heart shape at the bottom. One's an anniversary one, and one I just made blank. You could make Valentine's, or for a wedding. You could use cake sprinkles. That's what these things are. She makes fake cake sprinkles, so you won't get ants. And I also thought about, I need your help, guys. Putting a donut at the bottom and doing fake sprinkles. And I said this to Alex, and he kind of thought it was cheesy. Is that the right word? I don't know.
No, I said, what was the reason? Like,
I don't know. So I thought about making a donut down here, putting a little hole in the center, and then having sprinkles fall, and say, you're the sprinkles to my donut. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that part.
Yeah. Now we're going to glue this to the front of the card. So that's the card. Oh wait, I don't have this in. It's closed now,
Yeah, we're still here, Debbie.
so they won't fall. Debbie, we started at 1 today instead of noon. I don't know if you knew that. Uh-oh.
Jamie says we go together like donuts and sprinkles. I like that better.
Oh yeah. I made it. Something happened. I can't pull this out.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Did you put it far enough over?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Let me see.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh, there it goes.
I was gonna pull harder on it.
Yeah.
Because
It might have, one of the things might have got
Give me the
stuck
glue.
because you know the problems I had. Oh, yeah, you cleaned it all out. Okay, so now they'll fall. Okay, I'm gonna go over here so you guys can see them fall. Okay. So wait, let me put them back in. So to put them back in, you just put it upside down and then close it. So when it's closed, this is pushed in here. And then when you pull it open, then they fall. Well, there they start going. So it's like a shaker card that they keep falling. I don't know how many I have in here anymore because of the mistake I made of lifting it up. But isn't that fun? So many people like to make shaker cards. So here's a shaker card where there's no shaker in it until you open it up. Oh, there's more. See?
there, glue is fixed.
Thank you, Alex. So we got the Halloween and the birthday. And then we got blank ones and an anniversary one. And we got heart-shaped. So there's 5 new files. Do we have any questions? Remember, there's a mystery box. It might be sold out by now. They sell out fast. This one does not have a cutie, so it may not sell out so fast.
Oh yeah, sure. Movie.
Yeah. Do not forget me.
Do not forget me.
Oh, you could say, do not worry, I didn't forget your birthday. Awesome. So to make the donut, all you have to do is make that circle, and I'll go do that. It would be so simple. So I'll make another card with donuts. I'll try to do that now and add that.
I think I'm gonna go Dunkin'. I'm not.
Please put
Yeah.
some WD-40 on my chair.
Always
It's
love
just
to order.
always done that. All right, guys. I am going to let you go, and we will see you. I might see you tomorrow. Possibly. There might be a video tomorrow. And there will be Thursday night at 8 p.m. and Friday night at 9 p.m. No. Friday night at 8 p.m. I don't know why I said 9.
Why'd you say 8?
It's at 8.
What's a 8?
Friday night. There's also one at 4 p.m. on Friday.
There you go. That's
And
what I knew.
And at 8 p.m. on Friday. Let me show the picture.
Oh, that's on Friday? I didn't know when it was.
Yes, it is on Friday. And There's lots of giveaways. There's more than 5 giveaways in this video, and it's just us chatting, talking about when we started, and talking about our channels, and answering your live questions, kind of interviewing each other kind of thing, and a lot of giveaways. Balloons on the other side of the card. Thank you so much.
You didn't do that yet?
No. Let's do that. Okay. So, this one comes with little balloons. Let me show you real quick. So you get a white piece of the balloon and then a color piece, and you glue those together. I'm so glad you guys remembered that. Donna, you can watch the replay or just take a really good nap during the day and stay up late. You do, oh yeah, I think you do have to be live for the giveaways. But each of us are giving away a Maker 3, I think. I think we are. I know at least 3 of us are. So we'll show you how to win that or share links. Okay, so I'm using string on these. So what I did is I just put a string of glue. Alex, you are so good at cleaning out that glue. And then I put them on here.
Thank you.
And I let that dry. Now I already did that to these. These are dry. And then we could just place these on here. Do one more. And you can do these on any birthday card, they're fun. I'm gonna put one in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this one down. Since it's not dry, I'm putting extra glue on there. You can pop these up too.
What are the balloons made of?
The top of the balloons are made of the silver foiled craft board. The pink is the holographic pink craft board.
And these are in the file?
Yes.
And then she just added
You
string
can,
to it.
yeah, I just added string to them. You can,
Make the balloons of whatever you want.
yeah, they don't have to be craft board. There's no need for them to be craft board.
But we were already using craft board for the other things.
Yeah, so we just cut it out with it. You could use
there's less
pattern
mats on the
paper.
cutting.
You can use pattern paper. But these kind of match the front of the card, except for I used black instead of silver. These are going to take a minute to dry. But you can even twist these balloons together a little. So they're like in a little, you could tie a bow around them, put a ribbon and a bow on them.
You should have made like a little kid in a yellow raincoat and just one red balloon. Jamie will understand that one.
But you can make, these balloons are in Design Space. You can do that with any balloons, put it on any card. You could add those to the front of a card. That's really easy.
Put a bow in the strings. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Deanna says, wouldn't you want to sandwich the strings between the white layer and the colored layer of the balloon? Yeah, you could probably do that too. Yeah, you could totally put a bow on the string. I'm not going to. But you could see it's not even dry yet. Okay. Alex, will you put the pin in the glue?
Oh, goodness.
he's such a good help. Okay. I'm reading your chat. Trisha says that would make a great Halloween card.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about.
The yellow. Little kid with the yellow with the red balloon.
Oh, what is that?
Pennywise.
Oh.
It.
I was thinking of the Morton Salt girl wearing a yellow raincoat.
I don't know who Morton Salt is.
The salt, white salt.
Oh, yeah. Salt.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, not that at all.
Okay. I'll see you guys.
Why is this here?
Possibly tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. Maybe. Bye, guys.
Toodle!